For this motorcycle adventure, I would head back to Asia and to Thailand to explore more around this beautiful country. My ride would be on a Ducati Multistrada, and I'd be teaming up with the guys at Dart Asia for a tour through gorgeous national parks and to some of Thailand's oldest attractions, as we headed south and towards Buriram for the Moto GP races. The start would be from Chiang Mai, a vibrant city with ancient roots and a place that allows you to fly in, get on a motorcycle and be riding in lush landscapes and on amazing roads within no time. Once out of the hustle and bustle, the sense of freedom hits you immediately, and with nothing on the road and views all around you like this, you just escape and enjoy the ride. The northern province of Thailand is very undeveloped, and you easily find yourself passing through many small villages and seeing a very different side to Thailand than what you find in the city. Motorcycles are the choice of transport for many. They are cheap to buy, run, and they get you everywhere you want to go. And it seems now our biggest threat on the road comes from 4 legs and not 4 wheels, as stray dogs that hang out in built-up areas can, and often do, cross the road at any time. So you need to ride steady while travelling through the built-up areas and be very alert and have your fingers and toes at the ready, just in case you need to stop quickly or take avoiding action. But I have to say, riding through these gorgeous national parks on such a great machine is just amazing, and hearing that Italian motor mixed with these endless corners definitely makes this some of the best road riding I've ever done. Our ride through these rolling hills would finally take us to one of Thailand's oldest wonders, a watering hole in the mountains that produces salt and has given the village its name. Due to its remote location, not that many foreign visitors make it out here, but this authentic village is called Boklua, which means salt well in Thai, and it's a small and remote village in the Nam province that's famous for having 2 natural saltwater wells. The salty well water is extracted, boiled and then dried in a process that's been passed down for many generations, and the salt is renowned for being excellent and with a particular flavour. So of course, I had to try some, and yes, it's delicious. One of northern Thailand's iconic foods is the very tasty and traditional Thai sausages on a stick. Packed with flavour, often spicy, these slow-cooked pork snacks are not to be missed, and are handmade and cooked by each vendor. After our stop at the salt wells, it was then back on the road, to once again ride brilliant roads through the dramatic national park scenery. It's so great to see so many other riders. It seems like everybody rides, and you only really see pickups and trucks if they need to move something heavy, like animals, farm equipment, or even a shed. This evening we will roll into Nan to visit one of Thailand's most famous temples and murals. Now, the Wat Phra Min Temple has some of the most unique and well-preserved murals in all of Thailand, a process that took over 20 years to complete. And the most famous mural of them all is the Whisper of Love, as local legend says that if you and your lover wish for eternal love in front of the Pumanyaman, your love will be timeless, just like the mural. But there are many other paintings around the temple, and they all illustrate scenes from everyday life and the traditions of the local Tailu people who had settled in this area in the 1800s. It was great learning about all of the paintings and the traditions. Thailand is a place rich in culture and heritage. I feel very lucky to be here, and I can't wait for tomorrow. Our morning would start by meeting and greeting our new friends from the local tourism board, as they had welcomed us the previous evening and shown us around the temple. As now we were well inside the heart of Thailand's untouched landscape, we were in no time riding great curves and surrounded by lush vegetation. And it was on the road that we met up with a MotoGeo fan, who knew our friends from Dart Asia and then joined us for a small part of the ride. As now, we would ride to another one of Thailand's unique places, a village that floats on the water. The Ban Pak Nai village is well known for once being a village that used to sit next to the Nan River. But after the construction of the Sirikit Dam, the village is now a part of the water and is made up of houseboats. This place is very unique, and it actually feels like a large lake surrounded by vivid green mountain ranges. And here most of the locals are either fishermen or they run floating restaurants and accommodation for visitors. It would be here that I would enjoy my fresh fish dinner, which was caught, killed, chopped up and cooked right in front of me. Talk about catch to table. Wow. After all that food, it's time for a quick lie down while we wait for the ferry boat to come in. After a quick nap, it was then onto the raft, as now we'd head across the water. Now on the other side of the dam, we will continue our journey south, riding through more gorgeous rolling mountains with endless curves. As we all rode on and enjoyed every mile, we now headed towards an historic motorcycle event that's a complete sellout and the fans have been looking forward to for many years. Now in Buriram we have a day off from riding our bikes and we'll watch some instead, as MotoGP came to Thailand for the first time and the Thai fans were going crazy. The grandstands were packed with passionate fans, and as the best riders went head to head on track, the atmosphere in the stands was just electric. What a great day, awesome racing, lots of happy fans and tasty food. And as the racing ended, the party started, as fans celebrated this historic day and brilliant motorcycling event. Back on our bikes, and our journey would now take us north as we headed back towards Chiang Mai. But this time we'd head over towards the west side and ride up the opposite side of Thailand than what we rode down. Once again, it wasn't long before we were back in lush landscape, and those twisty roads were endless. As we now rode through hilly farmland, it always amazes me to see these farmers working the land on such steep hillsides. And as we came through one village, they were just unloading the chilies. So we made a quick stop, met some locals, and checked out the produce. I was told by this lady that the small ones are the hottest, and she handpicked this one just for me. So here goes nothing, a bite of a fresh Thai chili.
Instant. It's hot.
Oh yeah, super hot. So then I cooled off with a delicious hot noodle soup, and then watched that local traffic ride past, before we then jumped back on our bikes for more fun corners as that gorgeous scenery went by. We're now getting closer to the Thailand-Burma border, so now we ventured off-road and went to visit a remote hill tribe and meet some locals. It was just amazing to see this side of Thai life, see how they live, their homes, and how they've built communities. As with everywhere we've ridden, we were welcomed with smiles, and everyone just loved seeing these big bikes. It had been a great day of riding, and we now end it on the Moi River that separates Thailand from Burma, and looking out across those majestic mountains. Our final day of riding would now take us off these beautiful hillsides and down to the flatlands of the paddy fields, as we now headed back to base. It was a joy to ride these trails and get so close to the paddy fields, as now we rode from village to village on the back roads. In each village it's also common to see at least one temple, and each one is a splendid structure. As we now headed closer towards Chiang Mai and enjoyed some of our final corners in the countryside, we called in to see a huge waterfall, and one that even the king once visited. And it was here I met a local who was only happy to show me around, and he explained to me that this waterfall supplied the whole village with water. Every home, all the farmland, everything was fed with fresh water from this waterfall, allowing this village to survive and thrive. On our way back to the Multistradas, we'd see many more bikes, as now a group of friends on old vintage scooters rolled into town. It was great seeing their machines and listening to the eventful stories of them riding them. On our journey we'd seen many signs alerting us to wild elephants, and we'd seen evidence of them crossing some of the roads. So before the end of this adventure, we called in to see some of these extraordinary creatures at a sanctuary. Now, elephants in Thailand are regarded to be very important, as they're also a symbol of Buddhism, and they're also the national animal of Thailand. Historically, elephants are a huge part of Thai culture, even being used in wars centuries ago. And while all elephants are said to bring luck, it's the white ones that are supposed to be really special, as they were once treated to royal status and said to be incredibly lucky. So with elephant numbers today estimated to be at a shockingly low 4,000 compared to 100,000 in the early 1900s, they are now thankfully a protected species. It was amazing being able to get so close and feed them a basket of bananas and sugarcane, and that cheeky baby elephant was hungry for more. After a wonderful experience with the elephants, we then rode to our final destination as the sun slowly fell from the sky. It had once again been an amazing time in Thailand. This wonderful country had welcomed me with nothing but warmth and hospitality, as well as showing me a total different side to live in and way of life. Personally, I love Thailand. The people, the food, brilliant biking roads and endless corners. It all makes it very special. But the fact that so many people ride motorcycles is just amazing. And it's just fantastic riding here. So thanks Dart Asia for another great adventure and a fun tour around this magnificent country. Once again, I'd had a blast. And now it's your turn. Pick a destination, book a tour, and just go for a ride.
Thailand.
Thailand.